Alright, welcome to SwiftTeleVision, and today I'm going to talk about what we fail to realize. And the first thing I think that we fail to realize as teens is that, we only work part-time jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'll be thinking like, I need to get another job. I need to get a second job. I don't need a second job. I'm good. Right now I'm pursuing an education and, I'm working a part-time job. I'm good. I don't have families to feed. I don't have mouths to feed. I just need to be cool. I see a lot of people on Facebook and Twitter like saying, I get money, or, get money, or money over bitches. You know what I'm saying? No, you're good. You don't make that much money. You know what I'm saying? Let's come back down to earth. Let's be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? The first step in, being a better person is being real with yourself. Don't be, posting these statuses talking about, just spent this much money on these. You know what I'm saying? That's why, personally, I don't even buy, like, Jordans or like, expensive shoes. You know what I'm saying? I stick to the Chucks. You know what I'm saying? But I might buy a pair of Timberlands, though. You know what I'm saying? I might do that because they last long. In the wintertime, it's cold. It's cruel. But that's about it for me. I feel like I could never go and blow some money, like $150 on one item of clothing, unless it's some Timbs. But that's it, though. Because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's other things that I could be, spending my money on. Like, I have a phone bill, that I'm responsible for. My phone bill be skyrocketing, you know what I'm saying? Sprint be really getting at me. And my car insurance, Progressive really be getting at me too. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't have a problem with that, you know what I'm saying? It's just stuff that you have to have. Like, I gotta have my cell phone. And a lot of the stuff that comes with my cell phone, like my email and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay for that. And my insurance, gotta have that when you have a car. Gas, you know what I'm saying? That's all the stuff that I have to pay for. Like, it's not a lot, you know what I'm saying, and I don't make a lot of money. That's why I would never be on Facebook or Twitter saying, I get money, or I got this, or I got that. I would never try to stunt like that because, I know that I don't have it. And I just see other people doing it, I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just saying, like, be real with yourself before you even post that, because I know where you work. I know, like, I don't know how much you make, but I know you're, like, not making that much more than minimum wage. So, you know what I'm saying? Be cool. Like, you might get a lot of hours, but, like, you don't make, like, even if you did max out on hours, you still would not be making enough to be, like, making these statements that you make. The second thing that I want to touch on what we fail to realize is about our social networking sites. Like, a lot of us post a lot of stuff that, we don't mean, or a lot of stuff that we shouldn't say on our social networking sites. I'm going to focus more towards Facebook, because Facebook is like the place where a lot of people are watching. I feel like more people watch your Facebook, I think, than like your Twitter. I have a Facebook and I have a Twitter. My Facebook page, like, a lot of people that I know have a Facebook page. Like, I have like almost 700 friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't got, I'm not rocking out. I'm not that popular, but I'm saying I got almost 700 friends, and I know that in my friends, I have, like, people I went to school with. I have my parents. Well, just my mom. I got a great aunt has one. My granny has one. I got a lot of cousins that have one. Like, got a lot of people from church that have one. So it's like, when I'm posting statuses, I have to be conscious. Like, okay, so what I'm saying is going to be viewed by a lot of these people. So, I have to make sure that I'm saying some stuff that's, like, acceptable. You can't just be out there, like, cussing and using bad language, because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people are going to see this. And when you apply for a job, people see that too. So you got to be conscious of what you're posting on your Facebook, because, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be viewed by a lot of people. Even though, you know what I'm saying, you might just post it out of anger, or you might just post it, trying to be funny, or, like, even pictures. Like, when you're posting a picture, like, just make sure it's appropriate. Like, you know what I'm saying, don't be posting pictures of you wasted places. Like, that's a bad look for a job, or, parents or people at church. Like, okay, so you're going to go to church and you're going to try to minister and be in the choir or something like that, and you got pictures of you drunk laid out somewhere. It's a real bad look, and you should think twice before you do that, because a lot of people are watching, like, what you do. Twitter, I feel like Twitter is not as bad, just because Twitter is, like, I feel like it's still upcoming. Like, I feel like Twitter is how Facebook was to MySpace, like, when Facebook, like, was just, in gear. I remember back in the day when Facebook was only, like, a college student type thing. Now Facebook is everybody. Twitter is, like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it's still new. I feel like a lot of people don't have it. I feel like parents don't have it as much as parents have Facebook. But on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, you can do a lot of different stuff on Twitter. I like Twitter better than Facebook, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. But like I said, just watch what you do on your social network sites, because like it's being viewed by a lot of people. It's becoming more popular. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it could be a first impression to somebody. Like somebody can, like, before they even meet you, look through your page and get a real good look at how you're gonna be, or how they might think you're gonna be. And you know what I'm saying? You couldn't even be like that. You may be just trying to like portray yourself as something else. Like a dude may not even be, you know, a thug, but like some of the stuff he says on his profile could make him seem like, oh man, he's like real like thuggish, or he's like trying to be a thug, or look at the way he dressed, like, and that could not even like actually be who you really are. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, you just post this trying to, you know, look a certain way on your social network, and people look at this like, man, he not cool. So you know what I'm saying, just like look at your profile and look and say, okay, is this how I want to be represented? Because that's how you are. Like, people are looking at your stuff. And the third thing that we fail to realize is about a higher education. I have a couple friends that, you know, dropped out of high school. And, you know, like, you can drop out of high school for many different reasons. But, you know what I'm saying, it just varies per person, you know, per situation. But I just feel like when it comes down to it, you should just do what you can to get that high school diploma. I feel like dropping out and getting a GED is like really not sweet. Just because all of the extra steps that you have to take to get the GED, I feel like it'll be like easier to get a high school diploma. Just because you've been in the public school system for amount of years, you know what I'm saying, you've been doing it already. So like, how hard is it to keep going like 1 year or 2 years? But you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different situation, so I can't say this is how it should be for everybody. But I just feel that, you know what I'm saying, a high school diploma, like, it's not even the same as it used to be. Like, my mom used to tell me stories about how a high school diploma used to be like top thing. You got a high school diploma, you can get you a good job. Now a high school diploma is just like, you better have one. Like, what? And I feel like a bachelor's is like how a diploma used to be. Like, people are looking for bachelor's as like entry level, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like people should be focusing more on trying to get a higher education now, because like things are changing. You got to be more qualified these days. So I feel like people should try to, you know, get on that grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you might be working a job now, but how much money is that going to be in comparison to later in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be $300 a check now, like, you know what I'm saying, when you only got a phone bill and a car insurance. But like, imagine how $300 is going to be a check when you got, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay rent for your apartment, you got to pay on your car note, you got to pay, you know what I'm saying, just a lot of different stuff that you have to pay. I don't even know, because I don't even have all that stuff yet, and you know, I'm not even looking forward to that. But what I just wanted to just get out there is like a lot of stuff that we fail to realize as teens. And you know what I'm saying, like, this is just growing, you grow, and you know what I'm saying, you just trial and error. You got to do what you got to do to figure out, you know. It's just a learning process, life is. And I just wanted to let everybody know how I feel about everything. I just feel like that we do fail to, I still don't realize a lot of stuff that my parents try to tell me, you know what I'm saying. I have a hard head, but you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff that they have told me before comes back and it bites me in my ass, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, damn, that's what she was trying to tell me. But hey, so this is the what we fail to realize segment. Swift TV, I'm out.